Sadly, Prime Minister Boris Johnson just upset a lot of people.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bar over there, and share my videos. Please do check out a bumble at the end for this month's special for Damn Collective Coaching. That's where my wife, myself, and our team are in daily contact with an individual and do weekly video conferences with them to help them gain a better relationship with food and better accountability habits. We take a morbidly obese person and we check their lifestyle and we alter it bit by bit by bit by bit until they can still enjoy their life and get to a more normalized weight. And that way it's a lifestyle, so then they continue on being healthy. Because you see, it is being clearly shown in our world today that your weight is tied to your health. It absolutely is. It's been that way for a long time. People just not fucking cared about facts and shit like that. They've been more in their fifis than the facts. So, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK, was in the hospital not too long ago from COVID-19. He was in intensive care. He was in intensive care for 3 days. And he is now declaring a war on fat. Boris Johnson to tackle obesity and fight against coronavirus after believing his weight led to hospital visit. Boris Johnson has vowed to tackle obesity as part of the fight against coronavirus after reports that he believed his weight landed him in intensive care. The Prime Minister, previously a critic of the quote-unquote nanny state, is said to now support a more interventionist approach to obesity, which is known to double a coronavirus patient's chances of being hospitalized. Johnson last month spent 3 days in intensive care fighting off the virus after his symptoms failed to clear following a 10-day spell in self-isolation. He is now convinced that his weight is the reason the virus, which for many people is symptomless, had such a dramatic effect on him, the Times reported. The Prime Minister has often been photographed jogging or riding a bike through London, but still weighed 17.5 stone while only 5'9" in height when he entered the hospital. So real quick, I wanted to add, when Boris Johnson went into intensive care, I got tons of DMs and emails like, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK, is now in intensive care. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? My thoughts are that he is a 245-pound male, 17.5 stones, 5'9", in his 50s, with a high fucking stress job that does not look like he eats very well. Yes, he's been photographed, jogging and everything like that. I'm sure those are pretty good fucking photo ops. But even if they're just really his attempts to work out and be healthy, you see, no matter how much you work out, if you still eat more calories than you burn, you get obese. He is a morbidly obese 50-year-old man who contracted a virus that is very problematic for older people, especially with immunocompromisations, one of them being morbid obesity. So I was not surprised at fucking all that he got admitted to intensive care, again with high stress job, and being morbidly obese. It's fucking just, it's just statistics and facts and shit like that. Wake the fuck up. He's not a fucking healthy individual. He's not healthy. He should be scared. He should fucking do something about it. And congratulations to Boris that he is. My motherfucker Boris Johnson is actually going to try to tackle the obesity epidemic in the UK. Motherfucker, hit me the fuck up if you need help. He has reportedly shed a stone since being discharged from the hospital on April 12th. Good job, motherfucker. Must have scared the fuck out of him. Various conditions linked to obesity, including diabetes and heart disease, are known to make patients more vulnerable to the virus. New figures yesterday showed that 1/4 of all coronavirus fatalities in hospitals in England have been patients with diabetes. Data from the Health Survey for England conducted in 2018 found 31% of all adults in the UK to be obese. The Prime Minister, who has previously said he wanted to see a review of sin taxes, like 2018's tax on sugary drinks, is said to have told advisors, I've changed my mind on this, quote unquote. He is reported to have said during discussions, it's all right for you thinnies, and to think the current focus on public health presents an opportunity to get Britain on its bike. It was also reported this week that Johnson's advice when asked how to beat off coronavirus was, don't be a fatty in your 50s. It is currently expected that the UK will have to live with many economic and health impacts of the coronavirus until a vaccine can be developed. And you see, that is the thing. There are many economic and societal issues that are going to be dealt with moving forward from the coronavirus. Not to mention the fact that the coronavirus is still going to be out there. It's probably going to be a seasonal thing. So there are many things we need to prepare for. One of the things that world leaders should do, like Boris Johnson, who I do applaud, and motherfucker, I'm very fucking serious, hit me the fuck up, I'll help you out, as if he's going to fucking hit me out. Anyway, but very fucking realistically, now is the time for society to try to encourage every fucking body to try to be as healthy as fucking possible. Because you see, being obese, having poor lifestyle choices, all lead to death now. They all lead to a much, much earlier death. They always have led to an earlier, more painful death. Just now, it is much, much, much closer. I'm very happy that some of the world leaders are starting to see that the obesity epidemic, in reality, is one of the things that made this epidemic, this pandemic, even worse. And we should fucking do something about it. That's my 2 cents a matter. My name is Alan Roberts. You can hit me up on Instagram at AlanRobertsPDF. You can hit me up on Twitter at EverydayFitness. I'm also on Facebook at EverydayFitness. And I'm on the internet at EverydayFitness.net. God damn.